Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the internet, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft Survival Stories 3 with me, ReNDoG. In the previous episode, we spent most of the time building a completely pointless Galacticraft suit, and we set up the foundations for our bedroom. In this episode, my friends, we are going to be doing something a little bit different to what we've been doing for the last few episodes, and we are going on a freaking adventure. This is, after all, the adventure update of Survival Stories 3, and I think that it is only right that we head off in some unknown direction and basically take a little break from crafting, because we've been working extremely hard in the Cyber Labs for the last few episodes, and basically the honest truth is, I'm all crafted out for now, guys. I need a break, man. I've been digging out this giant area over here, setting up another section for our storage facility. We need a bunch more barrels to be able to store all of the loot that we are getting in Survival Stories 3. And Scalda doesn't want to give me a proper way to recycle stuff, so I'm going to have to build myself a bigger storeroom. Also, I got a couple of cool things to show you guys today before we head off on our adventure. Firstly, at the end of the last episode, I was having some troubles with some light flickering, and I have been ripping my hair out trying to figure out what the problem is. And guess what, guys? It is all because of this little thing, the Confectioner's Gold Ring of the Sun. Check it out, man. If I stick this thing on my body, it creates a little bit of a weird lighting effect. Check it out. If we come over here, we can see some light coming on, and when we walk around the corners, we can see all of that light sort of flickering. Now, the reason that is happening is because, like a noob, I didn't actually read what it says. And as you can see, it says, provides illumination, which is actually pretty darn cool. So that little ring of ours helps to provide a little bit of light in the darkness, and it gives us +6 damage, and it can make cake for us too. So it's actually quite a good item, especially for adventuring, because it gives you basically infinite access to food, it gives you light, it gives you damage, it gives you everything you basically need to go off on an adventure. Now, we need to have a chat before I head off into the unknown, because things around the Cyber Labs have gone a little bit south, shall we say. I know that in the previous episodes, everything's been feeling fine and dandy. Well, my friends, I can tell you that things are not fine and dandy. There was a serious problem inside of our pulverization and redstone furnace facility. Some of these pipes had reconnected themselves at some point. I don't know if it was a glitch or when we updated to 1.0.3, but the whole system was broken. I had to break everything apart to try and figure it out. Took me about 45 minutes to fix that jazz, but it's all working now. But it was freaking pain in the butthole to fix, actually. Also, the pipage for the XP that was coming into our little experience chamber over here wasn't working. Had to repipe the whole thing, and there was actually a conflict between redstone wires, or redstone or alloy wires, and oops, derp, I can't actually get up here, and the liquid nodes that are transferring the XP from the decontamination chamber to the tanks inside of the enchanting facility. So had to sort all of that nonsense out also, and all in all, things have basically fallen apart around here. Things are not working the way that they're supposed to. And as you can see, it is a giant ass mess. And right now, I just want to separate myself from this giant crafting task. And I just want to go on an adventure with you guys. In the previous episode, we set up the foundations for my bedroom. Looking really awesome in here. And it's one of the things that I want to work on when we get back from our adventure. But for now, my friends, I think we're going to hang up our pickaxe, so to speak, and we are going to head out into the wild and find for ourselves some sweet-ass adventuring. Now, we're heading off on this adventure with some steel gear, which I hope will do us proud. I've just made for myself a diamond pickaxe with Fortune 3 on it. Spent my last remaining 30 levels to make this bad boy, looking pretty cool. Got a Looting 3 diamond sword, which I actually created on during the Christmas live stream, I believe it was. And I stuck it in a chest deep in the Cyber Labs, just found it again. I was like, yes, Looting 3 sword, sweet. And this is going to be an epic bacon adventure, by the way. We are going to be fueled by rainbow-colored psychedelic bacon. And I can't think of any better way to go off on an adventure than with some tasty-ass psychedelic bacon. Get in my freaking belly. Speaking about belly, give me 1 second. Man, cup of tea, time for some adventuring. I am pumped, my friends. Now, there's one more thing that I want to show you guys out there, and for those of you guys who are playing survival stories, oops, get out of my brains, you bastards! Get out of my freaking brain! Okay, there we are. Jeez, man, you guys be creeping all up in my neurons. But anyway, a lot of you guys have been telling me about a little something that I have not actually used yet. And Iskal and Stress Monster were actually shouting at me about this also. I went on an adventure with them the other day, and they just couldn't believe what a noob I was, because I hadn't actually crafted these things yet. And a few of you guys may have spotted it in my inventory, and some of you guys who are modded experts will notice that I have for myself a brand new set of, well, not a set of, a hang glider. How freaking awesome is this? And check it out, guys. Actually, a hang glider is pretty easy to make. If we have a look at the recipe, it's just some sticks and some glider wings, and glider wings are literally made out of sticks and leather. So it's a pretty easy item to make. You can get this in the early game right away if you find yourself some cows. We actually never managed to find any cows for ourselves before we found the Meteor Valley over here. So that's probably why I never made the thing. But I've got the hang glider, and let me blow your minds right now. If you guys don't know how this works, check this out. It is going to make our exploration task so much easier. You put the hang glider in your hotbar and in your hand, and you simply right click, and when you jump, you're gonna fly, baby. Look at the hang glider above us. How awesome is this? We're just flying over this beautiful lake, and there is the Cyber Labs 2.0, and you slowly start going downwards, right? Gravity starts to take hold of you, and you slowly start to drift downwards. But because, of course, in Survival Stories 3, we have custom terrain generation, we have a lot of high mountains, in fact. As you can see, we got some serious mountain ranges over here, and this hang glider just makes it so much easier for us to actually traverse over this dangerous terrain around here, and I reckon it's going to do us proud on this particular adventure. What else are we bringing with us? Well, I've got this Thaumium pickaxe that I found on a strip mining adventure below the Cyber Labs. I got some ender pearls from our ender lilies that we've been growing, and other than that, we've got an efficiency 4 and breaking 3 diamond shovel. We've got a bucket of water, and actually, speaking of a bucket of water, we need to get ourselves a little bit of water in here before we head off. But we're pretty much ready to go, man. I'm going to go with an empty inventory. The goal for today is to try and find something cool to explore, like a wizard's tower or a dungeon of some kind. Anything like that, I think will do us quite nicely, and we'll probably spend a little bit of time caving. Also, I do need to stock up. Oh my goodness, freaking deadly cacti up my butt. I do want to spend a little bit of time stocking up on some silver and tin and lead. That's pretty much what I need. But look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? We're actually heading off with the sun going down too, which is a bit of a noob mistake, but we do have that illumination ring on us, so that's pretty sweet. Let's bring up our map right now, and let's have a look at what we can see. What have we explored, and what have we not explored? Hang on, that's the wrong one. Ah, there we go, J. That's the button that I need to press. So check it out, man. This is the area that we've explored so far. We haven't really gone too far into the wilderness. So today I want to try and change that. Let's see if we can find something cool. Over here is Spawn Village down here. Here's the Meteor Man Cave and Meteor Valley. And I reckon we hit the hang glider and we cruise through this valley over here. And let's just head north. Okay, let's just see what we can find north. Even though the sun is going down right now, I think we will be okay. Let's take the leap and let the hang glider drag us all the way through this valley, man. How sweet is this hang glider? You know, it kind of makes horses in Survival Stories 3 a little bit pointless, because, yeah, it's much quicker traveling via hang glider than it is traveling via an equestrian buddy, which is a little bit unfortunate for them, but it doesn't really matter, man. We have got so much to be able to explore now. The world has literally opened up to us with this hang glider. So thanks to Stress and Iskal for pointing out what a freaking noob I am. And hopefully you guys are clapping right now watching this episode and rejoicing at the fact that I actually have a hang glider now. Yeah, it's going to make our lives a lot easier. So let's carry on in this direction. The sun has gone down. Hello, sheeps. What is happening? A bear to you too, sir. Let's get our hang glider. Oh, okay. Yeah. Still need to learn how this freaking hang glider works. There we go. All right. So you got to right click. You got to initiate it. And when you right click again, I think it de-initiates it. So Got to get my head around how this freaking hang glider actually works. Wow, now that is an absolutely amazing valley, isn't it, my friends? It kind of reminds me of a giant skateboard half pipe, right? A particularly dangerous one because there's water and lava all over the place. But yeah. Anyway, creeper! Ooh, okay. Yep, it's the trippy creeper. Doesn't actually do us any damage, but makes us trip all over the place. Anyway, I'm just continuing past this amazing valley, and I'm going to try get up to a high point so that we can hang glide away. But guys, I got to tell you, man, I am feeling a little bit weird at the moment. Physically, I mean. Feeling a little bit physically weird. I've just eaten half a chicken and about a plate full of chips or fries, for those of you in America. Just outside of the tube station that I get off on when I come back from work is the best chicken roasting place in London that I've ever found, and I'm absolutely addicted to the place, man. The people in there, they know me the moment that I walk in. In fact, I haven't even walked into the restaurant and the chef has already got my chicken on the freaking charcoal, man. Basically what they do is they par roast chickens, like whole chickens, with this beautiful peri-peri seasoning on the outside of them. And then what you do is you order them to cook the chicken, and they stick the chicken onto a charcoal grill for you, and it just turns out into this beautiful, tasty ass chicken. And wow, look at this valley, man. We're gonna take a little bit of a flight down here, I think. Nope, right click. There we go. Oh, baby, hand glide through this, this sucker fool. This is amazing. Oh, man, I love this hang glider. Anyway, I order from there like all the time, like 2 or 3 times a month. So before I've even entered the restaurant, that dude has got the chicken on the grill for me. He knows me he recognizes me instantly, man. And he calls me my friend as if he knows me, you know. And we do kind of know each other, you know. And I go in there, I'm like, hey, man, full chicken and chips to take away. He's like, yeah, cool, man. How was work? You have a good day? You know, we chew the fat, so to speak. But anyway, I've just consumed for myself half a chicken and a whole bunch of chips, and I'm feeling a little bit woozy. If I'm going to be honest with you, I am feeling full right now. I know that my good friend Iskal hates recording videos when he's eaten. He actually can't record videos after he's eaten. He kind of noobs out a little bit. But I don't mind. You know, you get a little bit of gas every now and then, but nothing too serious. But I do think that I might have to break my addiction from this chicken place, because, you know, it's unhealthy to be eating so much freaking chicken in one sitting, even though it is ridiculously tasty. Anyway, check it out, my friends. We have hang glided our way into a beautiful part of the world, and I want to check my map. Have we flown over anything of interest? What are these things over here? You see, these things interest me. This is near the Meteor Man Cave. This isn't actually where we are right now. Yeah, we've cruised all the way through here. There's a couple of creepers around us, so that's not very good. What is this? I think I may have missed something on the map over here. Check it out. That looks fairly interesting. We might have been there before, though, when we went adventuring in this direction. So I reckon we just get our hand glider on. We just carry on going around the corner. Let's just float our way through these beautiful valleys. Keep our eyeballs open for any dungeons, for any wizards' towers, for anything like that. And you know, guys, because this is an adventure-focused mod pack, of course, you have all of the amazing other things in the mod pack that we have, like applied energistics and machines and automation and all of that really cool stuff. But because the devs, Iskal and his devs, have worked really hard on improving the adventure side of the mod pack, we have an amazing opportunity to find for ourselves some really excellent items. In Survival Stories 3, we've already found ourselves some very cool items like this illumination ring we're wearing and a whole bunch of other cool stuff that we found. So, you know, the more that we can explore, the more chance there is of us finding really, really cool loots to not only help us in our crafting, but to also help us survive the crazy world that is Survival Stories 3. I mean, that figurine of the Golden God, or whatever it was called, you know, that thing can dig holes inside a mountain. So that thing has actually helped us with our crafting. And that's just a small example of one of the items that we could potentially find that'll help us out. I know that Iskal has found some absolutely amazing items on his journeys, and that is a TNT throwing creeper right there. I want absolutely nothing to do with that sucker. I'm going to eat some epic bacon, and I'm going to get my ass out of here, man. You know, one of the very few things that I'm terrified of in Survival Stories 3 are the new creepers, because they are insane. Absolutely insane. And they have wrecked me numerous times so far in the series, and I do not plan to allow them to do it again. We're kind of at ground level now, which has made our amazing hang glider a little bit pointless. What I think I'm going to do is go up this escarpment like this and on top of that plateau up there, and then we can do a little bit more flying. I see a few obelixi in this direction though. Let's go check it out. How beautiful is this freaking biome also, guys? It's so awesome, isn't it? Kind of reminds me of Iskal's place, actually. Might be the same biome. But we got a couple of obelisks here made out of obsidian totems. Those are pretty cool. And I'm starting to smell the possibility of something being around here. This is a flower that I have not seen before. A mystical black flower. That is freaking awesome. I'll definitely take me some of those. The sun is coming up, zombie. Your time on this planet is not long to go. Dang it! Words cannot express how exceptionally angry I am right now, cyberdogs. And yes, I know, it was my fault. I should have watched my health. I got poisoned by a witch and I was rambling, talking junk, and then I got wrecked. So I suppose I deserve it. My goodness. What a way to start the adventure. A death before we even begin. Excellent. Behold the brutal price of stupidity, cyberdogs. I have to go 1,400 meters on foot to get back to my freaking grave. You may facepalm in 3, 2, 1. Well, when it rains, it pours. Am I right, cyberdogs? The heavens have opened up as if to laugh at us for our noobish death. And when I say us, I really mean me, because this death had absolutely nothing to do with you guys. And yeah, actually, there is something that we can do to prevent this happening again. And this is something that a lot of you guys have been telling me about in the comment sections, and I've just been forgetting about it over and over again. We can actually make something to help us sleep away the night when it gets dark like this, when we go on these really epic long adventures, and that is something called a sleeping bag. Check it out. I just remembered it now while I was walking back. All we need is freaking wool, right, to make this thing, and a sleeping bag is basically a bed that doesn't set your spawn to that position, so it is actually extremely useful, and all we need to do is get for ourselves some wool. Sheep, you are going to give up your damn skins for us right now, because me and the cyberdogs, we need a freaking sleeping bag. And I do not want to die again, especially considering I have no armor on right now. And we are still 1,000 blocks to go until our original grave. So, yes, let's just make sure that death doesn't happen again. Dang it! Not enough wool to make a sleeping bag, guys. I need one more bit of wool, and all the sheep around here have been killed. And there are none left for us to murderify. This is not good news. The sun is down. And we are in some serious trouble. I think, however, there could be a few more sheep over here. Yeah, baby, there they are. Oh, creeper. This is not a good time. This is not a good time for a conversation. Oh, you bastard. Sheep, I require the sacrifice of your butt fur. I need to make myself a sleeping bag. Hello there, little man. Be quiet, man. Quiet yourself, son. Back up, you bastard. I'm gonna punch you to death. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. Probably should have brought some sort of a sword. Oh, sheep, you want to get in on the action too? And that sheep has basically just told me that he is gonna sacrifice himself for the greater good. Zombie, do you mind? I am freaking busy right now trying to get wool from sheep. This is not how I wanted my adventure to go. You freaking undead bastard. Oh, sorry, chameleon. My bad, dude. Punch that chameleon in his face. Oh, there's another zombie over here. We're not going to be able to sleep anyway, even if we do make ourselves a sleeping bag right now. So I'm going to have to freaking punch this zombie to death with some dirt. And another one has spawned. I hear a skeleton shooting freaking arrows at me. All right. Creepers are exploding all over the place. Lightning is blasting all up in my jazz. And we're going to have to go way back to freaking Minecraft vanilla mode right here, guys. I was hoping I'd get back to my corpse before the sun went down. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Dang it! I think at this stage it's pretty much safe to say that I am never going to get better at adventuring in Minecraft. no matter how many freaking years I play this game, I'm always going to be a noob when it comes to surviving, when it comes to fighting, and when it comes to not dying. Oh my goodness, guys. It is ridiculous, actually. I've had to come all the way back here again from the Meteor Man Cave, from the Cyberlabs 2.0. This time around, I brought for myself a sword, so at least I learned my lesson from the previous time around. And along the way, I've collected myself a few bits of wool too, which means we can finally finish this freaking sleeping bag, guys. So let's get this thing made and stop ourselves dying like noobs again on this adventure. And I still have about 1,000 blocks to go to get to my original gravestone. So it ain't over yet, baby, but check it out. Sleeping bag in the belly. And this chameleon is not happy with me right now. Is this the chameleon that I smacked in the face? Dude, I'm sorry, man. Forgive me. My bad, okay? I didn't mean to punch a chameleon. It was never in my life plan. 400 meters till we get back to our freaking gravestone, my friends, and we can actually put our sleeping bag to good use over here. The sun is going down, and what a glorious sunset it is, isn't it? Man, take a moment to take that in, because that is looking freaking beautiful. But of course, before we die again, let's just sleep right here on the ground in our comfy-ass sleeping bag that we just made out of the fresh butt fur of multiple sheep. And I gotta tell you, that was one of the best sleeps that I've ever had in my life. And I am now ready just to continue on this epic odyssey to get back to my freaking grave. Alright, got back to my stuff in one piece and just sorting out my inventory and equipping my stuff again. My friends, I have learned an important lesson today. Do not use the hand glider willy-nilly. Don't just fly off into the distance without realizing that you are actually traveling a ridiculously long way. And yeah, I've learned my lesson and I won't make the same mistake again. Let me get all my jazz back on my body and I will come back to you. Okay, there we go. We are back to exploring the wilderness after a couple of derpy deaths. My apologies, my friends, but I suppose it wouldn't be a ReNDoG video without a couple of face palms. Am I right, my friends? Anyway, we've got ourselves a sleeping bag now, so we don't have to worry about the sun going down, and we can literally just sit back and prepare ourselves for some adventuring. I'm just going to explore this area, see what we can come across. I'm hoping that we discover a dungeon or something of that nature. That'd be pretty cool. But you know, also, this gives us a pretty cool opportunity to explore the surroundings. How beautiful is this biome? I'm having a look at this tree. Mangrove wood. Well, that is absolutely gorgeous, man. I'm loving this wood. And actually, what I would like to do is collect some sapling sapli from this mangrove tree, if that in fact exists, because at some point, yes, there we go, beautiful, got myself a couple of mangrove saplings. At some point when we start working on the RenStar space platform, we are going to be creating a giant dome jungle / garden in the RenStar space platform, and I want to have as many varieties of trees and foliage and whatnot as I can inside of that garden. So whenever we go on adventures like this, if I see like a plant or a flower that I really like, I'm going to collect that jazz, man. But it looks like we have come across a mangrove biome of some kind. Man, looks pretty freaking awesome, doesn't it? And just on the other side of this mangrove biome, we have some sort of a palm tree biome. It looks like wow, it actually looks really cool. And we've got some cocoa beans here too. I don't actually have those yet, so I'm going to collect myself some of those just in case we need them. Let's carry on going over the hill here. And this biome looks so beautiful on the map, man. Where are we right now? Here we are. Yes, we're all the way up here. Check it out, man. It looks so cool. It's such a nice little biome, sort of wedged in between these two biomes here. Absolutely awesome. What's going on over there? That looks kind of interesting. I don't know if that could be a little something that we've missed. Have a look over here. You see this? What is this little patch? There's something over here. There's definitely something over here. A wizard's tower or a roguelike dungeon or something like that over there on the map. So let's go check it out, my friends. I think that's exactly what we've been looking for this adventure. I'm gonna get myself ready for some battling too. We've got a diamond sword with looting 3 on it, just in case we come across any mobbage. And let's go have a look at what that weird thing on the map was looking like. It might just be one of these little outcrops, right? I think so, but I don't know. It just looked kind of strange. Are we on top of it yet? Where are we right now? Hang on. Oh, we're over here. Okay, so it's directly behind us. And I think it was just an outcrop of trees or something that was looking a bit weird. But that other little castle or wizard's tower or roguelike dungeon is over here, I believe. Or was it this thing? Is that what it's showing us? I don't think so. Let's have a look. We are looking in that direction. No, but there is some sort of weird marking here on the map. There could be a chest over there. We've actually found a couple of chests next to those obelixes in the past. So let's go check it out. I know that a few of these obelixes can be protected by some seriously dangerous mobbage. And I think, yeah, this one is protected by, they look like acolytes or something. And yeah, I don't think we actually have the ways and means to take them out. Apparently they are quite strong. They look kind of scary right now. They are sucking the essence out of that obelisk directly into their freaking mouths. And yeah, I don't want to go anywhere near those guys, man. If they freaking blew a kiss at us, we'd probably die. So let's try and find that wizard's tower thingy that I saw on the map, because that might be our ticket to a sweet-ass adventure. Let's have a look, man. It is somewhere around here. It's directly in this direction. Oh, there's definitely something there, guys. This is going to be freaking awesome if we can find out what it is. I think it's literally just in this direction. If we just go over the top of this escarpment, we should come across some sort of a dungeon / wizard's tower, perhaps some sort of an NPC house that we haven't discovered in survival stories yet. Could be anything, man. You know, we haven't done much adventuring so far in survival stories, so still a bunch for us to discover. Sun is a setting, my friends, so almost time to get our sleeping bag out again. Check it out. Found a beautiful little flower here called a pink hibiscus, which I'm gonna pick up, man. That looks absolutely beautiful. And let's get this sleeping bag down. This looks like a nice little spot to sleep, actually. Oh, a little berry bush. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's take a sleep this night away just so that we do not die. I'm still on my way to trying to find that wizard's tower. And wow, there is some really cool stuff around here. Check it out. What is that? A palm lily? I'll take it. And what is this thing? A voodoo lily? That's awesome. I'll pick that up. Yeah, a bunch of cool stuff for us to find. You know, Stress Monster and I could potentially do some trading. I know that she also likes all of these flowers and stuff like that, so maybe we could trade some of our stuff between us. That could be pretty sweet. Anyway, let's have a look. Where are we? We've gone past it. It's somewhere over here. Oh, it's directly around the corner over here, I think. Let's have a look. There it is! Oh, it's a little castle of some kind. Oh, yes, it looks awesome. Looks like a very small little one, though, doesn't it? Oh, isn't it cute? Look at this thing. Oh, it's so freaking precious. Oh, awesome. Okay, well, I'm guessing that it can't be too powerful then. It looks like it's actually been completely destroyed. Oh, there is something awesome over here. There's a display pedestal. This looks like a very small one compared to the one that we took out last time, where we got absolutely wrecked by golems. Is there like an underneath to this thing? Let's have a look. Is there a butthole to this little castle? I don't think so. Let's have a look. Anything down there? No, it doesn't look like it. A bunch of mossy cobblestone though, so that's pretty cool. So just a pedestal in this one, but there looked to be something absolutely epic inside of this pedestal, right? You know what? I'm actually going to collect these bookshelves though. Can never get too many books in modded or in normal Minecraft, in my opinion. Plus, this pedestal is going to be perfect for our room. We actually want these pedestals for our room. Check it out, man. That looks freaking awesome. All right, let's crack this sucker open. What do we get? A sighted gold figurine. Night vision when used for 2 minutes. Wow, that is absolutely awesome. I will take that, and I will take the pedestal. Thank you. That is absolutely awesome, man. Night vision for 2 minutes. That's certainly going to help us on the rest of this adventure, I think. And hopefully it's going to help us not ever die again. Well, at least not at night. What is this thing? A tall mystical red flower? Oh, oops, I broke it. Dang it, that was absolutely beautiful. Wow, look at this, guys. Absolutely freaking gorgeous right now, man. All right, let's just check our map once again. Have we missed anything else? No. So I reckon we hit our hang glider, we come around the corner like this, see what we can reveal. Let's get our hang glider going again. This hang glider has literally changed the way that we adventure, man. It's freaking awesome. Check it out. There we go. We're going to bust open our hang glider, do a little bit of glidage, see if we can spot anything. Just keep your eyes peeled, my friends. Any dungeons, any wizards' towers, any villages, anything that we might want to explore around here, we are going to jump on, baby. Let's go all the way around the corner here, and let's see what we can find. I suppose we could work our way slowly back to the Cyber Labs 2.0 from this position too. And here is just a normal plain old jungle biome. I recognize this, of course. Looks pretty awesome. Not seeing any... Oh, there we go. There's something over there. I think it's a little jungle village. We're going to drop in on them. Hey, guys. What's going on?